Hello everybody, my name is Hikes and welcome to this adventure. Today we'll be playing the Lancaster Leak, O'Brien State Park. And I found that this is actually a series of 3 games, the Lancaster Leak is. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go through and play all of them. They are all free on Steam. And I think they kind of correlate around the humanoid but slightly not as human as your brain would like them to be kind of situation. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you enjoy, please leave a like down below. Perfect. The following tape and many others were recorded by FBI intern Valerie Bardot. Okay, Valerie Bardot. Leaving without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the end of her internship in Lancaster, California. Foul play is suspected. Ooh. Interesting. This is like VHS type thing. So long as Valerie is missing, the tapes will continue to be leaked. We gave you a chance, and this will be your last. Oh, so it's actually like people are releasing these FBI videotapes. That's interesting. Interesting. Through this debrief, the training tape referring to a prior investigation. It is imperative that agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under the direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with this directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of something. Perfect. Case number 129876, tape numbers debrief 8/25/1988, clearance TS, type missing person, NT present, status resolved is what that said actually. Bryan State Park, picture 1, previously inhabited by both Dakota and Ojibwe tribes, it is now home to year-round campers and hikers. The park, along with other state parks up north, has experienced an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause was unknown until found footage of missing persons. Bradley Kaufman provided the Bureau with something. Suspect Bradley Kaufman on August 25, 1988. Bradley Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. The subject's behavior during this visit was unusual as he intermittently started recording at various points. Sequentially, on August 26th, the subject was reported as missing. His body was discovered on August 30th, and the recovered footage from his recording brief will now be presented in chronological order, accompanied by annotations. Okay, so we're following him. Perfect. Oh, this is blurry. Nice. The subject initiated recording. The reason of their sudden recording is unknown. The subject would occasionally zoom right mouse button on certain objects. Cool. It's an interesting way. Oh my gosh, I hate the delay in the light. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm just in the woods. Oh, this is not a path. Oh, I hate the delay in the flashlight. That makes me so much... That makes things just so much worse. These car tracks? Am I allowed to go this way? The subject turned right and went to the bathrooms to shower. If I go left? I don't know. I shall follow the instructions. Does it say bathrooms? Is that a... What is... That's a bush. That's a scary bush. What are you? Just rocks? Got it. This is very wooded campgrounds. Where are the showers? Can I run? No. Rock. Perfect. We're just kind of wandering around the woods. I'm trying to see things to the best of my ability. So do I go to this campsite? Hello? Your fire's still going. If you're asleep, you do bad things. Smokey the Bear will come after you. What the fuck? Hi! Yo! What the fuck? That scared me way more than it probably should have. I'm like nowhere near the bathrooms, am I? I'm just gonna go inch down the road, I guess. I like how it's tracking my time. What was that? Tracking my time? What do you say? Oh, are these the bathrooms? Probably, if I could not flashlight that thing, so... Whoa. Guessing that's the women's. Oh, thank you. That was getting blinding. Oh, yeah. All the bugs. Makes sense. Hello? That was freaking steamy. Especially in that big of a room. Pause. 1. The subject stopped filming, then takes a shower. It is estimated 10 minutes elapsed before the subject films again. I didn't read the rest of that. Guessing I'm now alone in here. I don't like that. I don't think I could shower like that. Okay. Nice to see you. Am I going back to my campsite? I would assume so. I'm gonna go ahead and go that way. So this would be the disappearance of me. But I also am the primary suspect of... Was this here before? Is this mine? Oh, it is mine. I can now go... No, is that not mine? I don't know if that's mine. I feel like I didn't see that before. But I guess that's fine. Okay. So I just... Don't go off again. Please and thank you. I don't remember which one was mine. I don't think this one's mine either. No. It might be. I just have to go around. But here we... Owl! Hooty hoo! I think. I could be very wrong about that. But I do not know. Is this mine? Was this mine? I think so. Hello! Another pause? Pause 2. Upon return to the campsite, an unknown figure standing near the subject's tent. Neighbor, neither campground records nor witness recall seeing a white male of this profile. While this person was here, they also remained unknown but is not being actively pursued. Picture 3, unknown suspect. Large jump of time happens at this point with an estimated of 1 to 2 hour time elapsed. Recorded resumes with the subject 2 miles in the hardwood hill slopes. While the subject started the hike is not relevant to the Bureau's involvement. Oh, so you just don't care why he just decided to go on a hike in the middle of the night? What's the point of a night hike if you can't see anything? And that's just... I doubt it's early enough to, like, do a sunrise hike because everyone still had their fires going. But what did that guy say to me? What did he say to make me want to go on a hike in the middle of the night? What am I looking at? Just tire tracks. And fireflies. Very nice. Very nice. This guy should upgrade his recording equipment. Also, why was he recording if he's doing, like, somewhat suspicious things? Just for fun, I guess? For his own entertainment, I guess, in the future? But we shall see. I'm just going to follow this path, and we're just gonna see where it takes us. Wherever this man wants to go, I am... Hello? Simply just the driver of the situation, with no idea where I'm going, and that's fine. But, yeah. Am I supposed to be seeing something? This seems like a lot of walking. So far, I've only been scared by a car. And we've had a very steamy shower partner. That sounded bad. No, it was just steamy in the shower because they liked hot showers. Those freaking plants, I feel like they look like spider legs. And they kind of freak me out a little bit because they don't render in till... Oh, a deer right next to him. Hello. Nice. I feel like a deer wouldn't go towards a walking person with an obvious flashlight, but to each their own. They're probably used to people being in a park and stuff. What am I looking at? I don't know. What is that? Is that just the sky being yellow lines? I don't know. Is something supposed to be happening? I'm not sure. Water? I cannot run. I don't know why this is the first time I'm trying that, but it is. Okay. Hello, elk? Dude, I feel like that's more elk-esque than a deer. But I don't know. Usually if there's a howling, it's a deer or a moose. Or an elk or a moose, not a deer. They usually do gruntings. I think. I could be very wrong about that, but we're just gonna go and find out. How far are we gonna go here? What is this? What is happening? Is that the dead deer? Dead deer. Was this the deer I just saw? It's like the deceased deer was killed by entity? What do you mean by entity? Whose entity? Deceased deer subject encountered deceased deer activity attacked by... What is the entity? The film abruptly ends after subject detects entity in vicinity. Subject exhibits distress and flees of trail. Entity pursues subject and can be heard in proximity. Subject resumes filming abruptly 4 minutes after the pause. This marks the final pause. What do you mean entity? I noticed an entity. The subject is audible for the first time, displaying emotions of fear. What do you mean? The subject begins running as multiple sounds of entities surround. You mean the deer sound? Are these like skinwalkers? Is that what's happening right now? They're mimicking sounds, aka deer. I don't want to go that way. I'm getting surrounded. I can hear it. I do not like it very much. Please leave me alone, dear people / skinwalkers. Oh gosh. So that's like a screeching. No, 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 no. I see you. Oh, he had a deer head. The subject struggles against entity, but gets away. The camera is severely damaged. Oh! Subject drives flashlight, and the camera, it creates a shadow backdrop. Oh! I didn't run. I just stood there and took it. Subject blood creeps into frame. Yeah, as I just got mauled by a creature, and then for fun, it looks like distant entity can be heard. Oh, am I being dragged away slowly? Or was that me trying to crawl away? That's so many entities. That is so many entities. End of tape. Bradley Cooper's death would occupy over the next 5 minutes. The remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. The footage ends when pictures of death scene. Subjects' remains were found scattered, most flesh consumed. Little personal items remaining intact. The public was told that it was abnormal bear attack. 5 miles away. Tibia found a half of a mile away. Case relevance. The subject's film was first footage captured in S0012. Unfortunately, the subject's footage provided the Bureau proof to extend found this special operations to contain entities. The case marks the first in many successful entities resolutions programs. Ooh. So this like Area 51 type stuff. Entity debrief. Wendigo is what it was. Severe risk containability 3. I don't know. Is 3 okay? Wendigos are creatures originated from Native American tribes of the Great Lake region. The malevolent supernatural being brings terror to forest dwellings and are linked to numerous missing person cases. Tall and emaciated looking Wendigos buried antlers and possess indescribable human appendages, I think is what it said. According to the recent intelligence, there has been a notable resurgence of Wendigo, and their geographical distribution has now expanded southward toward Minneapolis. In response to this enduring threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canada's CSIS to take immediate and decision action to halt the expansion of the entities. It is imperative to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. Oh, you got some of them hillbillies going to Wendigo hunting. That's definitely something. Nice. Well, that was a nice little horror game. The story doesn't end here yet. There are more of these tapes. Read the associated. That's fine. A man in a pink poncho almost killed me. Okay. But yes. If you did enjoy this game, then please leave a like down below. If you have any other game suggestions, then please leave a comment. I will be finishing this Lancaster Leak series. There is 2 more. One is another walking around one, and the third one is like a kind of try to find the not a human, like the entity in those. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. See ya.